You've done the surgery, the chemotherapy, and at this moment in time, it's gone. But is it really? The trouble with cancer cells, like bad apples, they come back in a new spot. It's always somewhere they're not supposed to be. The liver, the bone, the brain. Here, they wreak havoc. The cancer cells that get away are the killers. Metastasis is the danger. You're living in fear. Your cancer will resurface. Now, anyone living with the sword of Damocles hanging over their head is vigilant. You watch what you do, and you do what you can to keep healthy. Among the recommendations, get plenty of antioxidants. Now, one way to do this is to eat fruits and vegetables. Another is to take supplements. The list of supplements that fit the bill is pretty long. You can do vitamin C, vitamin E, resveratrol, N-acetylcysteine. It's tempting to get them from a bottle. First off, it's easier. Swallowing a pill once or twice a day is less work than preparing a salad or a plate full of vegetables. And you're getting more. And more is better. Not so fast. There is a growing body of evidence that suggests when it comes to antioxidants, more is not always better. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV as we discover why cancer survivors should think twice before taking lots of antioxidants. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. A research team based in the University of Gothenburg set about exploring the benefits of antioxidants in the management of skin cancer, using animals that had been genetically modified to make them at risk of skin cancer when exposed to a chemical. The team set things in motion shortly after birth. When the mice were 3 weeks old, they were divided into 2 groups. Group 1 received an antioxidant supplement in their water. Group 2 just drank ordinary water. The antioxidant the team used was N-acetylcysteine, or NAC for short. The dose was adjusted so that it was much the same as that taken by humans who supplement, around 665 to 1,330 milligrams per day. The skin cancer meant the animals' days were numbered. They became sicker and sicker, so to avoid protracted suffering, the team euthanized them before they died. Then they started counting. Using a combination of microscopy, cell culture, and biochemical tests, they made the disturbing finding. The mice taking the antioxidant supplement were worse off. Taking the supplement had increased tumor metastasis. Cancer is thought to begin when something causes damage to the DNA in one of your cells, and the something that is frequently blamed is a reactive oxygen species, or ROS, created by a chemical known as a carcinogen or a beam of UV light. But reactive oxygen species are not that unusual. DNA gets damaged on a regular basis, and cells have a multitude of mechanisms to fix the problem. And if the problem can't be fixed, they graciously commit suicide in a process known as apoptosis. Unfortunately, on some occasions, the mistake is not corrected, and the cell keeps going, growing and multiplying. One defective cell becomes two become four, and in a blink of an eye, you have a ball of defective cells causing trouble. But most of the time, things work out. When they don't, it boils down to overwhelm. Too much damage, not enough fixing. The overwhelm may be caused by a multitude of things, including genetics, the 24/7 lifestyle, excess calories, and, well, not enough antioxidants. So, antioxidants protect. That said, a cancer cell that makes the decision to move is taking a risk. A big risk. It's moving out of the nice neighborhood, venturing out into the body. The body is a dangerous place. Immune cells patrol, fighting anything that looks out of place with Ross tasers. And these Ross tasers need ammo, reactive oxygen species. If you're swallowing excessive amounts of antioxidants, your immune cells are effectively shooting blanks. Oh dear. Too much oxidative stress, aggravated by too little antioxidants, probably increased your risk of developing a tumor, which is one of the reasons you should eat your fruits and vegetables. They boost your defense mechanisms. But as with lots of body chemicals, too much can be just as big a problem as too little. You need to get it just right to create better body chemistry. For more tips and strategies that will help you create better body chemistry, visit our website at www.betterbodychemistry.com. Browse our library or enroll in one of our courses or programs. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone who is a cancer survivor? Share this video with them so they don't accidentally disarm their defense force. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.